I'm Rob.
And I'm Louie.
And this is War Remains VR Reviewed
by Barefoot Gaming.
Now, Louie, this is not a game.
No,
How would you describe it?
It is an experience.
Yeah, it's a VR experience that brings you back into World War I.
Yes. And it kind of shows you the nitty-gritty and the death, and it's kind of meant to horrify you on the terrors of the First Great War.
Yeah, and it does that by taking you into a couple of different scenarios. There aren't a pile. I should start off by saying that this is an inexpensive VR experience. I think it's like $5 or less. And it's maybe lasts, 15 minutes-ish?
Yeah, roughly about that.
So it'll take you from point to point, and while it's doing it, it's kind of giving you...
It'll give you points on the war, like where some of the main battles took place, you know, the casualties that happened within the first day of certain battles, like Passchendaele, and they'll talk about some other French battlegrounds.
Yep, and it's all narrated by this guy, Dan
Carlin.
Dan Carlin, yes. So he's got this podcast that's all about war and history and stuff.
Yeah.
And he kind of narrates the whole thing. And,
yeah.
And let's actually review it, because it is still reviewable. If you're spending money, you know, so you get the gist. It's non-interactive, so everything movement is like room scale.
Yes.
But you don't really need to be able to move around very much.
I don't think I moved around at all, because I didn't realize it. I just kind of, you know, moved my head around a little bit, but I don't think I moved my feet once. Pros are, it is a nice little history lesson that's done in a way to kind of give reverence to these places, to the soldiers that fought there and died there, and, you know, I can really appreciate that.
For sure.
And he's done it in a very respectful way. He's very clenched when he talks.
I would describe it as being very... Okay, so, Dan, if you're watching this, I think you have a really good voice for your podcast. They're great. And the voice works in the game as well. The thing is, it kind of feels like it's being made dramatic in a way that you're already seeing the drama.
Yeah.
I actually wish, and I told Louie this after, I'm like, if I just had a guy just talking.
Yeah.
Just talking. I just want the talking, because it's not like he did a bad job.
No, it's just he's stressing out every word the way Hulk Hogan would whenever he was on stage.
So I would say, as far as pros go, they did a good job. It's too short. I still would recommend it. Personally, I'd recommend it. But I felt when the whole thing ended, I'm like, okay, there's so much more you could have done.
Yes.
So much more. And I get that it's not a game. I get that I'm not going to hold a gun. I'm not going to. You know, but it felt like all of the experiences were very, very small. And I talked to Louie about this too. I'm like, you know what? If they charged 4 times the price, it was 4 times as long, I'd say don't buy it.
Yeah.
Like, this feels like a piece that I would snap on, like, in a museum. The thing is, I get the respect that they were paying forward in this thing. So I do think it's positive, but I wish the experiences were more varied. I wish, you know, like, I could have been... we're staying totally spoiler free because it's short.
Yeah.
But I wish I could have been on an airplane somewhere and seen battle. I wish I could have more. I just wanted more, and my experiences felt too much the same.
Yeah.
Still quality. Still, I think you guys did a really good job, and I do recommend it because it's cheap.
Yes. Not
because it's standout, but I would love to see something like this expanded on.
Yes.
That's just my personal take. And that's our review. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment. We love hearing from you. Questions, leave them down below. We'll talk to you later. See ya.
Bye.